Good morning, dear students. My name is Kumar Gaurav. I welcome you all today. I hope you all are good at your home and you have done and understood about all the auxiliary verbs whatever I have told you yesterday. Yesterday we have already discussed about auxiliary verb has been divided into three parts. Primary auxiliary verb we have already discussed. Now we are going to study about today modal auxiliary verb. Modals auxiliary verbs. Okay, now we are going to discuss about what are the modals and why it is very necessary, why these are very necessary to study when we talk about examination pattern. In the examination pattern, and this is your syllabus of also examination of 9, 10th, 6, 7, 8, any kind of examination you can. Okay, now we are going to study about modals. Modals just like helping verb we have to use using before any main verb. That is called any main verb using before any main verb. So modals are, you can say that, can, could, may, might, you know, would, should, ought to, and shall, will. Okay, in this sense, we will find out in this way: can, could, may, might, would, should, ought to, shall, will, and one is must. Okay, these are the modals. Now we have to study these are the modals, how we have to discuss it and how we have to use. We are going to discuss about. Okay, so note down it and one by one we will study about. First, can and could. What is the use of this? Note down first, and before that we can write down some. Write down about the modals. Okay. I hope you have done it. If you want to write something about modals, you can write down modals are the auxiliary verbs. Modals are the auxiliary verbs, okay, which are placed before which are placed before ordinary verbs express, which are placed before ordinary verb express, you know express permission, possibilities, capabilities, abilities, etc. In this way we can say that these are the modals you can express. Modals are the auxiliary verbs which are placed before ordinary verbs express permission, possibilities, capabilities, abilities, and necessities. You can also say that. Okay, note down it. And after that, one by one, we are going to discuss about what are modals. Okay, so now we have the first first topic of this can, are, could. And when we talk about this can, are, could, if you want to write down the Hindi meaning of this sakna, you can write down. Okay, when we talk about can, meaning of this sakna, and when it is used in the present sense, that time we can use can. And when we talk about the past moment of this can, it will be could. So first point we have to express capabilities. When we talk about capabilities, to express the capabilities, in these capabilities we will find out ability and capacity. Ability and capacity. Okay, capabilities, ability and capacity. So how we have to use in the sentence? Suppose we have the example, I can pass the examination. In this sense, I can pass the examination. Here, sorry, I can pass the examination with 90%. Suppose I am saying that I have the ability to pass that. Here some you can say that I have the ability. This time I have the ability. I am saying that I can speak English, Hindi, Chinese, suppose American English, etc. and German. Now German, you can write down German. I can speak English, Hindi, Chinese, American English and German. So here is the ability. Okay, when we talk about capacity, it focus on the strength of the person, but it is the quality. Ability just quality, it is means you can express the quality and you can express this ability. In this both example we will find out the ability. We have the ability, we can do. Okay, note down this example and after that we can write down about the example of capacity. Have we done it? Okay. Now we have another example. Suppose I am saying that I can cross the river. I can cross the river. I have the ability as well as capacity. Okay, because ability of swimming, and capacity of crossing the river, it expressing. So in this line, we can say that we have, I have ability and I have capacity. I have ability and I have capacity. In this sentence, we will find out both. We can express this. And when we talk about the past tense of can, we can convert this into past tense. Okay, I could cross the river. Past, present. Okay, so in this line we can say that we have ability and capacity. Now after that, next point will be of this can could. First it to express capabilities. After that we have next point. Note down it first. I hope you are understanding and you are getting my point. You can do. If there is any problem related with can could, okay, in point of capability or ability, you can contact me or you can ask any question. Okay, note down it first. I hope you can, I mean you have done. Okay students, after that we have the next point to seek and permission. We can say that to express, sorry, to express, seek and permission. Suppose we want to take permission, we can say in this way, can I go now? Okay, in this way we can get the permission, can I go? I am saying that could I speak? In this sense we can use. Okay, note down it. Can you please tell me this address? Okay, note down it. Can you please tell me this address? We have the second point. In this second we have seek, expressing seek and permission. Okay, note down it. Have you done it? Okay, now we have another point of can or could. We can say that to express possibilities, to express possibilities. Okay, so in this sense we will find out the another sentence. We are saying that my brother can come today. Okay, my brother can come today. we can say that he could come today. So in both sentences we will find out the expression of this will be possibilities, each possibilities. Okay, so note down it, and after that we have another expression. Okay, now after that we have another expression we can write down about that. To express an offer, a suggestion. When we express any kind of suggestion with the help of word this sakna, a can, a could, we can express the sentence in this way. I can, I am giving the suggestion, you can uh, help your friend. Okay, I am giving you suggestion, you can help your friend in this way. And I am saying that I can cook the delicious food for you. Delicious food for you. Okay, I can cook the delicious food for you. Okay, so in this line we have offer, in this line we have suggestion. Okay, so this is the use of can or could. I hope you can do it, and if you want to make more example, you can make yourself. If you want to more do the exercise related to it, you have to do it. And when there is any problem to relate can or could, you can ask any question. Okay, if there is any problem, if there is any doubt, so note down it. I hope you have understood about it. First note down. Okay, have we done it? So students, we have already discussed about can or could. You know, you have already studied about can, could, and after that we have another verb may, might. The meaning of this sakna. What is the expression of may and might? We have to try to understand. When we talk about to express respect, in the case of respect, when we are taking permission, okay, when we are showing the respect and taking permission, that time in that case we can use may I. You generally say that, may I come in? You generally say that. Here is respect and taking permission. Expression of this sentence has permission and showing with respect. Okay. So in this case, when you want to show the respect to someone, that time you can say that, you can use may, not can. If you don't want to show the respect, only you want to take the permission, you can say that, can I speak? Okay. If you want to go to somewhere, there is no anyone else, and you don't want to take any, you don't want to show any respect, only you are speaking, you can say. But when you are suppose in any official place, in your school, you are talking with your teacher, your sir, your officer, then you can use me. Okay. In the expression with permission. Okay. So note down it. May I come in? May I ask something? Note down it. Okay. Have you done it? And when we talk about might, when we talk about might, do you know the past of may? Past of, you can use that. He might come today. He might come today. I am just saying that he might come today. But in this way, when we are using for the possibilities, here I have used the for the possibilities. Okay. So when there is weak possibilities, when there is weak possibilities, in that case we can use might. We can use might. Okay. And when we want to show the respect and want to take permission, we can use may. Clear? And it is also used for the suggestion or seek. Suggestion or seek. Clear? And if you want to bless anyone, if you want to bless anyone, in that case you can say that. Suppose if you want to show blessing, means to express blessings, wishings, then you can, suppose you wish that, may you suppose I wish that, may you pass in your life, may you succeed, may you succeed in your life. In this case, okay, may God help you. In this sense we can use may. Clear? So I hope you are understanding about it, and You will note down all the exercises wherever you will see, and I hope you are making all the things. Okay. So students, today we have discussed about can, could and may, might, and next part of this we will discuss tomorrow. Okay, the next day. Today you have to do may, might and can, could. I hope you understood all the things and you enjoyed this session, and see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.